Struggle through these trying times, watching millions dying, broken-hearted families crying, can't tell loved ones goodbye. If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. Lonely people are sheltered in, seeing their families' faces, longing to spend time with their closest friends, and yearning just to feel loving kisses and gentle hugs. Where is our tangible love? If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. Listen, fear not, God is with us in this raging storm. In heaven and on earth His will be done. God will protect you, hold His loving hand. Oh, how we need you, Lord, to heal our land. Lord, we hear you now, hear you now. Lord, we hear you now, hear you now. When we come through the stormy weather and grow better together, listen carefully to what God is saying. On bended knee, continue praying. If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. If you're trying to get our attention, Lord, we hear you now. Listen. Listen. Did that work? Was that better?
That's good. That's good. Just you're doing great. Just keep on going. It's incredible how much you can love someone that you've never even met. And it's unexplainable how lives can be intertwined, though they never can connect. Centuries may pass, yet your memory still lasts. My hero, so large and still so human, a hero, doing what you knew was right. And I hope someday I can be even half as brave as you. What would we be without legends like you to give us strength to face the night? like you to give us strength to face the night. In a world of lost ideals, in a world of schemes and lies, when our faith is all we have to hold, it really helps to find a hero. So large and still so human, my hero, doing what you knew was right. And I hope someday I can be even half as brave as you. What would we be without legends like you to give us strength to face the night? You give me strength to face the night.
So Caera, as worship leader at your church now, are you the one that gets up in front of the congregation on Sunday morning and says, "Okay, turn to 379 in your hymnal"?
Well, I actually am Messianic Jewish, so I do church on Friday nights.
Okay.
But yeah, it's church. It's just on a different day. So we don't have hymn books, but we have all of the songs projected on the screen, so that way people can sing or read along. And I play the keys and I sing, and then I have a guitar player, bass guitar player, percussion, and a tambourine player. Sometimes we've got some other vocalists too, which is fantastic because I've got some pretty good singers on my team.
And you do your original songs too?
I have actually never written an original worship song. The collab I did with Francile is the first time I've ever come close. I don't know why. I just have never written a worship song. I guess it'll happen eventually.
Well,
I've tried, but they just come out really, really lame and empty. So I'm like,
all your other stuff is really good. I bet if
you.
you tried, you should do that.
It is a goal for me, and so I'm sure that if I ever do write something, that they'll be happy to do it in church, as long as we don't do it every week. It's like, are we doing your song again, Caera? Oh my gosh, enough! We're tired of this song already.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just curious. Okay, you're doing great. You're doing great. You sound good. Doing great.
Awesome.
Keep going.
She fell in love on Tuesday and died on Sunday night. She tried to steal your heart away, but didn't win the fight. Who really knows what happens? Who even knows her name? The angel with the sand dark hair, so wild and so tame. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 links from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She flew on dreams into the skies, a billion stars and a billion lies. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She came alive in your voice, your power made her shy. You thought that she was something else, but you never could say why. You know she's out there somewhere, out dancing in the fields. But if you really want her back, you have to make her real. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 links from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She wrote her soul in 100 books, a million words, and you'll have to look if you would know
to try. She's stronger than you ever thought, and either way she'll fly. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She'll paint her pain on a canvas white. The colored strokes bring the truth to light, so you may know your Minnesota girl. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She'll sing to you in a skylark song. If you ask her to, she'll take you along, and you will love your Minnesota girl. Oh, go and find your Minnesota girl.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Riding on the bus to work, I listen to my favorite songs, and that's every single one. I see, smell, and taste your music. Your sounds fill up my senses, my heart and soul and mind all overcome. You're the soundtrack to my world, the rhythm to my life, woven through my everyday, morning, noon, and night. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy, dancing on the sun and moon, singing in the rain. With you I just can't stop smiling. You remind me to be brave. On the days when my head starts caving in, you help take away the pain. Reading what you write online, I love the things you say and show me. So many lovely thoughts to share. Our interests and our faith align, and your words are so sublime. I feel like you're really sitting there with me. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy, counting stars and fireflies, flying in balloons. With you I travel earth and space, and I never have to move. We paint our rainbow lullabies and laugh till we're consumed. So much energy, so much fire and ice and life. You leave me trembling, exhausted, and coming back for more. You make me stronger when you remind me of our Father. You remind me of what we're living for. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy in my every waking hour. When I dream deep in the blue, so spellbound that I could die if this is how I feel when we've never even met. Oh, what would I do if I ever got to spend a day with you? Let me start that one over.
waiting here for you, the man of my dreams. I loved your sweetness, your joyous innocence, the beauty that you say. But years come and go, and you're so far away. No matter where we go, we can never stay. In sleep you find me, together we are free, singing as the evening sparkles and gleams. I had to wake up, and I won't give up. I hope I find you soon, the man of my dreams. But try as I might, you were gone from the start. You were not to blame, 'cause I broke my own heart. Now you found another, and I stand alone. And you say you love her, I guess I've always known. I never knew you, and though my love is true, sometimes this world is not what it seems. I had to wake up and find a real love. Goodbye, my darling dear, the man of my dreams. I love you and farewell, the man of my dreams.
Gary, you've got about 5 more minutes. You could probably do 2 short ones.
Well, I've got one more, so I'll do that one,
Okay.
and I'll try to drag it out.
Drag
I'm
that
kidding.
one out a little bit. There you go.
I won't drag it out. My radiant angel, soft curls around your face. You're smiling, I'm feeling my heart begin to race. You mesmerize me, I cannot see anything but your beautiful eyes. You mesmerize me, I cannot see any particular reason why. Your sweetness, your kindness, you take my hand in yours. You lead me from darkness into a light that soars. You mesmerize me, I cannot see mesmerize me. I do believe that you are mine just for a little while. You leave me, can't you see? You've taken all my heart. I'm feeling so empty whenever we're apart. Oh, you mesmerize me. I cannot see where my dearest angel may now be. You mesmerize me, so don't leave me alone in the dark, cold and empty. You mesmerize me. I do believe that you are my one and only. You mesmerize me. I do believe that you can see just what you do too.